Hi,
Testing, testing,
Tino.
testing. Hey, Alex, how are you?
I'm doing okay for the most part.
Happy to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
What are you selling MFDs for? How much you selling them for?
2,500.
Oh, jeez, that's cheaper than I thought it'd be. Okay, can I get one?
Mm-hmm. Uh, yeah, sure. Just gotta, deal with a quick thing real quick and then should be over there.
Yeah. You want it in cash or you want it through the bank?
Um, for right
I
now, because I don't have anything else, I'd say cash would be good.
okay. I will. Actually, I'll just look up your state ID. I will send it over to you in a little
Alrighty.
bit.
Alrighty, sounds good. There
Bye.
you go.
I know, but that's not what I wanted. You said that on man.
Might have gotten him.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
guarantee you that fucking bin master's still gonna be there. Hello.
Hey, do you want to just because I'm gonna go to bed soon, you want to just meet at my house real quick and then I can just hand it to you there?
Yeah, I am down in the city, so it's gonna be a little bit, but I will meet you down there.
Alright, sounds good.
In a bit.
Alright.
Let's see, is the key in there? So the key's in there. Total Lies, like right down the road, so. Of course, it doesn't have a physical lock. And it's locked. I think the last time I tried to grab one of these, I couldn't. Because it was too big. I think that's going to be the case again, but we will see. Let's find out. Maybe it changed and this is not as heavy as it used to be. Nope. Takes my time away. crazy. Am I at
Hello.
the right house?
Were you just there with the tow truck?
Oh, I think I passed it. Don't let the bikes out front?
Yeah. Yeah.
I could have sworn you
It's
lived down
Connor's old
here.
place. No, I live right here.
I sent you the money, right?
Yeah, you did, and I do appreciate the comment on it.
You need to put something other than
There
I
you
thought
go.
of I thought about putting like money for drugs or something, but I was like, maybe it doesn't do that.
Yeah, maybe not.
It's way funnier.
But no,
Okay.
that's a good one.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one.
You the same. See if we can see what she said. Fuck yeah. Oh, we could have just driven this one if we really needed to. Hey, Bruto.
Hello. How's it going?
Yeah, just getting started.
Well, it's better than nothing. It's been pretty quiet on the B&B fields in the last month or so.
No shit.
So-
Yeah.
So, Berto, appreciate any activity is better than no activity.
Yeah, no worries.
Bruto's personally been doing very little towing, a little bit of back office paperwork for B&B or City LB stuff.
Yeah,
Also
what you gotta do.
prepping data for the mayor so we can try to get another mayor informed about how the towing lots need more love, even if the drivers can make money, that sort of thing.
How they need more law?
Love. There's not a lot of
Oh, yeah.
the actual lots don't have a lot of support for like budget building opportunities, things like that. Whereas the drivers that are out there active, they can make money now, which is good. But there's still no dedicated revenue stream for the businesses themselves.
Yeah. We're fortunate that we at least are getting state pay, because even if it's not a lot, just because, you know, just driving around and not really finding much to tow, at least we're getting paid up while we're on the clock, you know?
Depends on your situation, but you've been out there a little bit more lately, according to records that Bruto's been following.
Yeah.
The in-pound feed that comes from the locals, have you been having better luck with that lately, or is it still an issue, you know, locals towing things away before you get there, stuff like that?
I'm trying to think of I don't know if this was a week ago or more than that, but I remember I was towing. There wasn't much activity in the PD impound, so I was doing some local ones.
Mhm.
I'm lucky if I get one. It seems
Yeah,
like
from the actual feed itself versus
Yeah.
finding things that are just cleanup.
Yeah, finding them is the problem. It's like whenever you get there, they're not there anymore. A lot of times.
Yeah, that's
the only issue.
Brutal sent a message to the parking council almost 2 months ago with that issue that we were having, where the GPS, company hasn't really been talking to the app company much properly. The response they had is why Brutal kind of stopped towing as much. It just seemed like another discouraging government response of they're aware of it, but it's so low priority they're not going to be able to get to it anytime soon.
Yeah. No, that's the case for a lot of things, unfortunately.
And then, Bruto had just been discouraged by a few other things that were going on at the time for towing being ignored. That's why Bruto's just thought maybe just, take it chill for a while, not, put as much worry on the tow industry as it used to be, sort of thing.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But it does seem like the vast majority of towing activity is only people waiting for PD tows to roll through.
Honestly, whenever it's like that dead for PD impounds, I just go around and look for parking infractions and just tow those vehicles. It helps me pass the time, and I'm still doing just the city some justice when it comes to.
Yeah, Bruto's gathering of data just finished the end of February, so Bruto doesn't know if he's going to even spend the time to do March, because the way the in-pound records work to gather this data is Bruto has to go hour by hour every day and count up where the tows are for each lot.
Yeah.
So it takes 2 or 3 weeks to do data for 1 month.
Oh.
Because there's no exporting the data, there's no spreadsheeting it. You just have to, and the search function can be narrowed down to half an hour blocks. But if more than 20 tows happened in an hour, you don't see all the tows in there. It just starts endlessly looping that 20 tows that you do see.
That's weird.
Which is why you have to narrow the search to half an hour to an hour to try to get the most accurate count of tows.
I didn't
Like
even
if you were to
realize-
search if
Yeah,
you were
go
to search for February 1st, you can't just count up 80, 90, 100 tows. You count 20 and then all the others drop off the list cycle because they just loop that first 20 over and over and over.
That's odd.
But Bruto has to go by, first hour of February 1st. Okay, there's 15 tows, count those up. Second hour of February 1st, so on and so on.
Sounds like a headache.
And then Bruto plugs into a spreadsheet that has all 4 tow lots in state lot where there's just a count of numbers, because Bruto used to, break it down to which tow drivers were towing how much, things like that, like actually pulling information.
Mm-hmm.
But that apparently doesn't, it doesn't move the needle on the government's opinion of tow lots. So Bruto's slimmed it down to just raw numbers of how many tows are impounded. And Bruto breaks it down between ones that are registered to the state and ones that are registered to citizens, so that we have an idea of which things could make money, which things can't. Because the state never pays to have their vehicles out. There are currently over 1,000 tows in February that went into the state, into the lots, that never got paid to be released. Because they're owned by the state and the state doesn't pay for the vehicles back.
Seems like a flaw in the system.
Bruto's the numbers have changed over the years, but Bruto's been working with tow industry and mayor since Martin was mayor after Sean Dean. Bruto's been gathering a similar numbers. Bruto plugged it into a chart so that you get like a percentage pie chart thing. Even though the numbers went up with the app, so the app means a lot more people out there towing because they make personal money. They're just grabbing things off the street, throwing it in there, that sort of thing. So the numbers are in the thousands now, where they used to be in the hundreds back when Martin was mayor. Percentage has not moved at all. So if you calculate out the percentage, between 88 and 90% of everything you guys do out there never make money for a private tow lot. Only make money for your own pocket.
It's kind of insane.
And that information has been given to every single mayor. Every single mayor has been, gasp, this doesn't seem fair. And not a single mayor has been able to, roll out any sort of support for the tow industry, because every time we talk to the parking council or the governor about this, they seem to misinterpret it as a complaint about tow drivers not making money, and then they go rant and rave on Twin Store. Oh, the tow drivers now have money back, blah blah blah. They don't understand that the data isn't about individual tow drivers; it's about the impound lots in an industry that makes money for their own fleets and their own employees. So you guys, when you're out there towing independently, freelance, or with a lot, have the exact same money-making potential. Bruto's trying to get some sort of process in place where the impound lots can make a revenue that allows us to increase, experienced drivers maybe get a pay increase or a bonus and things like that. But tow lots don't have a budget because there's nothing that builds up the tow lots budget.
Yeah.
Bruto's really happy that the hours came back, because that was Franklin. Franklin fought most of his term to help civilian jobs get an hour support back, because he knew it was one of those things where he was losing a lot of citizens from working mundane, grunty jobs because no one was getting paid. The food mechanics, everyone had to get money from their job, and if the job was not very active for a while, they all lost employees, because who wants to sit around and get bored, right? You know that. With mechanic shops and things, and the food truck fiascos that went into restaurant fiascos that are now back into market fiascos. It's a whole different story. But one of the last things Franklin was able to do is push through the 150 back for an hour, and that was very good for us as tow drivers. Very good.
Yeah, it definitely helps.
It's a tiny little incentive that doesn't feel like you're completely wasting away your hours roaming around and not getting anything to show for it, as a driver. And since everything that makes money for us really depends on somebody else doing something very effectively in the state, such as the PD actually have to catch people and catch good vehicles now, because the lesser vehicles don't give a good strike anymore. But so yeah, basically, did you get that information yet? Strike change?
What's going on with the strikes?
If a vehicle is given one of the charges for strikes but is under 600 smog, you only get $500 for it as a driver, instead of the higher charge levels you would be given. But if it's over 600, it's $2,000 to $3,000 as your bounty.
That's
So
silly.
it really means that a handful of times you're going to be the lucky driver that gets a good paycheck. The rest of the time you're going to get an average government employee paycheck per impound.
Honestly, even if it was all a lower price, say it's $500 for this certain charge, I think it should be the same the same money for whatever smog it might be. Like, it doesn't make sense to me that that would.
So basically, yeah, your bounty work for the most common impounds out there, the like slap and run ones that the locals have, is now going to be much lower. Well, you still get the 150. That's like the baseline anyway. So that's if you're out there grinding away the cleanup bounties. But if you get an actual charged vehicle, like the police catch or something after spending an hour chasing it, if it's under that 600 smog, it's only be like an extra 500 for us instead of the old like 1200, 300, or 1200, 1300, 2000 for the charge scale.
That's dumb. I don't.
So it's supposed to be kind of like it's the same thing happened before in a kind of roundabout way. It's the government trying to increase pressure on the high-end criminals using these supercars to run away from pickpocket scenes and stuff like that. They really don't like that. They're like, well, why are you spending 400,000 on a vehicle, then you're gonna yank open an ATM for a couple $100, that sort of thing. They don't like that, so they're trying to make it so when the cops actually catch those guys, it's a higher hit on their wallet and life, being a huge strike system. But the side effect is now again we're dependent on the police being very effective for us to make the money that we're making like last week again.
I'm honestly grateful for those rare times where we have like certain cops going around like marking like
Yeah,
the
the
local
parking
cars that are out
enforcement
of
cops.
yeah, like we rarely get those.
Jennifer
but
Fox does that a lot
Yeah.
in Mirror Park and things. Ran into her the other day.
I appreciate those cops because they don't need to do that, but they do anyways.
On a good point about that though is Brutal got word from Chief T. Public Works is very close to the old Soon TM. It's now like lowercase Soon TM instead of long O's TM.
Yeah.
To getting their own marking books so they can have their own city cleanup tags and tag things for city cleanup for us as drivers.
Oh, I know. Are we looking to getting paid for this potentially?
Yeah, it'll be a bounty system they've been working on, kind of like
that
how
would be
the
fucking sick.
like how the impound bounties are, the locals finding things. It'll be their like manually found cleanup jobs for the same kind of thing.
That's amazing.
They
actually.
probably won't be able to mark as many things as PD can mark because they can't determine the legal nature of stuff, but they can determine in the way causing trouble, clean up the street stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of the times what would I find with those. Like, say like it's out in the middle of the road, you can. I feel like it's fair enough to mark that.
Yeah, so basically right now you get $30 when you mark it yourself because you just found it and it's a parking infraction.
Yeah.
That's almost meaningless for the time spent to hunt them down. So it's just kind of like, oh, it happens, $30, yay. But Public Works, if they get this rolled out, if it actually finishes going through the red tape, it's most of the way there, but there's always a few last red tapes that the government throws up. If it gets all the way there, it'll be probably be more than $30 a marking. Hopefully, that means that we'll get a better bounty for their work out there.
I hope it works
Chief T
out.
wants to get a couple pigeons out there, a couple orange pigeons out there, just kind of not meter mating, but like cleaning up the street, safety mating.
For sure. No, that would be amazing because that would both help out giving Public Works more things to do, and that would give us more impounds to look over.
Yeah, that's been a good idea for a while. It's kind of like a supplement, so that because the PD, the cadets can do it, but they tend not to go pigeon popping because they end up being harassed and kidnapped and shot up and things like that normally.
Yeah.
They don't do it so much, and then regular officers get caught up in an endless cycle of store robberies and bank robberies and murders and street races, so they can't really. There's only a few when they're really bored that slap stickers on everything.
Just the usuals, yeah.
Yeah, but the only drawback with all that is, again, we're talking about that, and when Bruto talks to the government about it, it all sounds like, oh, it's a great day to be a tow driver if you're all by yourself in a truck and you don't mind being kind of just just kind of chilling and going out there. But it misses do you remember when like Steel was around in their old school way, where they had like basically roaming gangs of enforcement drop fee embezzlers?
Yep, I experienced it a couple times.
Oh, because that was back then when the lots, when you worked for a lot, you didn't have a roof on your drop fees, and it was kind of like the loophole that allowed a lot of these apples and their lot to make extra money personally because they could just $800,000, $2,000 drop fees if they wanted to. And so the whole game was about rushing out there and having one person interfere with the owner while the other person took pictures, basically, so you could put it on the bed and hold it hostage as quickly as possible. It caused a lot of reputation issues for tow trucks, but during that era where you needed all that documentation taken and all those, you needed to talk to cops and get their numbers of their impound information, tow driving was a lot more social. Groups of friends, you talk to the cops, you get to know people, you'd have to go down the state and help people release their vehicles by talking to the agent as the tow driver. All those things, when they were taken away from the job got whittled down to a person with a gig app going ping to ping, picking up tows.
For sure.
And that's Brutal's been fighting that too, trying to what type of things can we do to make it a variety of fun, a variety of interactions. Chief T has been trying to find a way of making this public works stuff be a guy still there when you show up instead of just tag it and run away type of thing. Hopefully we can get a little bit more life in the kind of rubbing elbows with the community part of the job again.
It'd be nice to get that back.
That's why when Bruto's talking to Mayor Ophelia, she isn't given any golden binder of what mayors previously had been taught and had to deal with. So everything has to be retold to her from scratch. So Bruto's gathering all this data, getting all the notes from previous meetings from Martin to Sean Dean to the parking council. And when Bruto runs across her, she's going to have her brain explode with a data overload.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
Because it's one of those things where it's no one, the people who've been making the decisions want to ignore the negatives about them. And they try to say, oh, there's nothing wrong, nothing bad. It's yeah, someone like Amber go out there, make $400,000 in 2 months as a tow driver because all she does is PD tows and chase them around to get them marked as robberies or marked as, evading, things like that. She basically ambulance chases PD to get their tows. But once you have 3 or 4 tow drivers, all the PD jobs dry up.
They really do. And not to mention those times where I obviously haven't seen this lately just because I haven't been towing a whole lot. But whenever cops will always just call one specific buddies or a specific tow lot and just doesn't give anyone else a chance to get shit.
Yeah, Hammer had a little bit of a reputation like that starting to grow. It's been about a month since Bruto talked to the sergeants in the PD and conveyed the concern from Corbin and Connor and people who were seeing it. The raw data shows that they're not really getting too much unbalanced special attention anymore. So it could have been obviously it's one of those things we don't want insider trading where somebody is only calling their off-duty buddy who's not in the directory to come on, clock in just to impound things.
That's good. I'm glad it's not turned into that anymore.
Everyone's trying to get on that before it becomes a bad habit. Arnie's pretty receptive of those type of feedbacks. The sergeant knew exactly who we were talking about. There's only 2 or 3 officers that were doing it. They were doing the same thing with DMV, where they would clock in the DMV and be only whenever something was needed, but not be there working as their job. It would be just basically, oh, my buddy is here, so we're going to call them up and have them do the work, and then they're going to disappear again afterwards. We didn't like that because if you're not in the directory showing you're a tow driver, you shouldn't be getting personal calls about picking stuff up.
Yep.
Yeah, the big thing that Bruto's actually looking into is not really going to benefit us or B&B or anything, but Gemini by far is the most active at regular towing work as according to the raw data. And then the raw data shows that we all the other lots is B&B is pretty low activity just because we're up here in the county and you drop most things down in the city, that sort of thing. But all the other lots have a pretty good variety of balance between whether or not they're towing things that they find, PD tows, things being released by owners, that sort of mix. Gemini has more than state for impounding parking violations, almost 500. So they're out there cleaning up the streets, even though there's no extra money for it. So Bruto's going to try to get the mayor to at least give some sort of like recognition for people who are doing that. That's like 500 hours of work spent on just city cleanup without any extra reward for it. So Bruto wants to try to get recognition to where it's due.
Yeah, no, I could have told you that. I mean, I see Gemini towing in the directory just about like 24 hours a day, if not that.
Yeah, there's a chunk of late shift 2 and shift 3 that Corbin's out there just like you. Every hour is 20 tows. It's like a non-stop machine and they're not like they're not like stretch tows. They're legitimate, parking meters gone, patched out locals, that sort of thing. He's just cleaning up the streets, which is Brutal thinks we should recognize any tow lot that has people spending time doing that.
For sure. Like, I can do it for like an hour, maybe 2 tops, but like after that, like I don't know how people do this all day long.
Yeah, you start getting that weird little, your vision starts getting fuzzy. Everything starts looking the same.
Yeah.
It's like instead of individual vehicles, just so that this blurry thing that you towed, you don't even know what it was. It's kind of like a Zen state, but the type that hurts.
Yeah. If I somehow managed to make
state.
it, if I somehow manage to make it to that second hour, I'm just like, man, I gotta go do something else. Like,
that goes all the way back to when Bruto first talked to Sean Dean at the end of his term, when he was finally handing over mayorship and he became vice governor while Jerry was on his sabbatical, crashing helicopters in the Alps, whatever. It was the first time Bruto introduced something that many other people have had an idea since, but Bruto liked the idea. Bruto had an entire proposal for a salvage yard and leaning vehicles and getting them crushed out of basically the whole idea was any of our lots that have vehicles that aren't picked up and paid to have released, we go get them salvaged and get parts from them, right? And then we sell those parts to mechanics.
Or even materials like that.
Yeah, just raw materials at the time. Just basically because they had recycling plants, and Bruto was just the problem was the paperwork for local vehicles, the guys just lose the paperwork, so you can't really bring it back out after you impound it, that sort of thing. But the whole idea was because Bruto even saw back then that we needed the monotony of the tow industry to have a variety of jobs that pop up. Things that you're not just going to and from a ping and picking up a vehicle to impound at your lot. And the idea was that means the driver would have to pull a vehicle out that has a lien on it and actually tow it using the tow equipment to the salvage yard and get the parts for it. It would give you a different pathway, a different activity, something coming away from the lot versus to the lot, that sort of thing. It kind of mix up the activity you're doing in the day and keep your brain from going numb. But,
did they ever follow up on that?
Every single time a version of it has been given to a mayor, every single time there's been a new mayor, Bruto has revamped the version, talked about it, fit the times, taken notes from the government of what they think they can and can't do with the idea. Every mayor has loved the idea. Every other tow lot owner has loved the idea. It's been simplified a few times, and it has always either fallen into the shredder of Jerry's desk or been tucked like underneath the desk to stabilize the steps, the legs or something. There's been no appeal moving forward with anybody who makes grants to the state or decisions at that level.
Yeah, that's the fucking roadblock that everybody runs into most times whenever they're having issues trying to get something done.
The irony of it is, last time Bruto had a full-out disclosure of the salvage yard idea was directly to the parking council head themselves, the parker there. And it was a whole meeting talking about all sorts of ways to help improve life as a tow driver, and one of it was some version of doing something with these 90% of vehicles that never get touched again after they're impounded, right? And salvaging was a great idea. He even thought maybe having the salvage staff deal with things at the end of the day and just send the business like materials and parts taken from the vehicles without the extra step of actually moving it to a salvage yard. Bruto said that would be good for income, but it kind of waters down the idea of like giving the hands-on variety of life to the drivers,
Mm-hmm.
But even that idea never. That was the head of everyone who does anything with the parking council and tow lots and parking. He liked it. He was going to push it into Jerry's desk, and it never moved anywhere after that. 7 months ago.
I mean, it's been 7 months at this point. Why not give it another shot? I mean, The
Yeah,
worst,
Bru-
the
Bruno's
worst that
gonna-
can happen
Bruno's
is
gonna
it can get
introduce those,
ignored
yeah.
again.
If Bruno wasn't so aware that there are officers in law enforcement that are really happy if they could like crush a tow lot if it did something wrong, Bruto would just start seeing if any of the mechanic shops want to just pull parts off of a impound before we impound it, and just start producing that industry on the side, even if the laws don't allow it yet.
Yeah. We
But,
we tend to stay away from that. At least at
yeah,
Flat
the
Wheels, we stay away
mechanics are
from it.
afraid too, losing their
Yup, that's
it's
exactly
like
why.
there's a sort of Damocles over all of the industries because we know the government is like embezzlement, corruption, ooh, crush them. They're ready for it. The FIB is like sitting up there on the high tower, just wringing their hands behind the big desk, just waiting for that report to come across of, oh, the police found a locally owned 600 small vehicle stripped of parts at B&B's lot, and B&B sold the parts to flywheels or something because it was going to just be impounded and no one was ever going to buy it. No one is going to pay for the impound fees.
I tell you,
And
they
it'd be
can't
like-
find the shell of the car if you just ocean dump it.
Yeah, that's pretty much. But you can't really move the shell if you get the tires off and it's still on the jacks. It just kind of gets so heavy on the ground, just so, like embedded in the sand.
Oh, that is an issue. I didn't think about that.
There's that one down on Vespucci that the sirens stripped and just left in the little beach area that no one can move because it's just like they welded those jacks onto it and then bolted them into the ground.
I guess you could leave the wheels on it and you'd be fine.
Yeah, if the wheels aren't worth pulling, it's just there's probably not a lot of good quality wheels on the local vehicles unless you're going to be pulling them just to get like cheaper repairs.
Yeah.
Bruno doesn't know. Obviously, these would be free parts. They'd be salvaged, pulled off for like a wholesale or less price to be handed over, depending on the condition they're in. You'd really have to have a mechanic shop that wants to look at them, assess them, and then work that whole process of aftermarket parts. Bruno's hope would be something like you pull one of these Comets or something that no one pulls out of the lot, and just kind of get in there and pull out some turbos and pull out some intercoolers and things like that. Some performance parts out there.
Yeah.
Bruno just noticed.
Yeah, I've been eyeballing that. I was like, I'm gonna go get that as soon as we're
Bruno
done
was
here.
doing work in the office inside there, and there was like a bunch of sparks that flew out from the roof, and Bruno did not realize it was someone had decided to crash onto the roof.
Yeah, it's been up there since I woke up, so I was like, I'm gonna pull that down at some point.
Yeah, that's definitely interesting.
Let me see
Alright,
if there's
well,
a key in it. Sometimes locals just leave their keys in them.
Just hook the other end to the winch here and see. Bruno can't use it because there's your truck. Okay. Bruno can't use the winches. You'll have to.
He's still in there. He's just been
They're
sitting
still-
up there. He's
they're
just been
just chilling.
sitting in there for hours.
maybe there's a little bit of a meth overdose or something. That is Sandy.
There you go. Be free, buddy.
There they go. They're done.
Can you see the photos attached on that paperwork thing?
Not in the impound logs. Bruto would have to look at the actual receipt.
Oh, okay.
The PD can though. They get a full copy.
That's funny. I hope someone looks at that.
Yep. It's definitely a legitimate towing reason. Want that back, or are your own nostalgic
no,
reasons?
You can just toss it up.
Bruto will just put it into the file system.
Alrighty. I'm gonna get back
Oh,
out there for a little while.
Before you head out, Bruto will give you a little tour. Bruto's actually renting this house now over here, the truck house.
Oh,
And Bruto put the Bruto's personal office in here too.
question: where are you parking the tow trucks now with the whole parking change?
They haven't gone to our lot yet to do any sort of rezoning or training, so Bruto can just still parks them over there at the security lot around the corner.
Oh, okay. Because
The fenced in one. So if you wanted to park yours up here, you could probably get a parking permit tagged onto it and park it in there too. Because right now our big vehicles can still park over there.
honestly, I'm just gonna keeping it by the house. It's just I used to park it in the Sandy garage, but it's just
Yeah, the
it's
Sandy garage has always had issues with the beams and everything.
yeah. It was a recent thing where it started to have problems, so hopefully that gets sorted at some
All right,
point.
so Bruto's divided the area to kind of like a visitor section over here. It's gonna be where visitors can come through and use if they want. This is Bruto's workout and spa branch.
Did you decorate this yourself, or you got it decorated?
Bruto decorated it. Bruto
Oh,
wanted
hell yeah.
to
This is great.
made sure that we had a decent sized workout room and then the sauna.
Oh shit.
And Bruto has allergies, severe ones for fibers, so Bruto pulled all the fibers out. But Bruto can handle tatami mats, so figured Bruto will just have a Japanese style bedroom.
Fuck yeah.
And then just a little office up here facing the toll lot for when Bruto's doing all the paperwork.
Oh, this is great, dude. What you did at this
Normally, if
place.
Bruto's in the office doing work but not clocked or anything, you'll probably find Bruto over here.
Fair enough. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave you to it. I'm gonna get back out there and see
Yep.
if we can pick up some of these impounds.
Good luck. Money.
Wonder if that car's still gonna be there or not. I doubt it. Yeah, shit's fine.
the diamond treats you right. My face, I treat you right, treat you right. Treat you right. Oh fuck. Not what I wanted to do. I'll be right back, y'all.
Hey. Hello?
So
If you-
sorry. How's it going?
Hey, we got toes on a Grove Street. You want to make some money?
Sorry?
All right, bye.
Alright, I'll move the truck. I'll move my Jeep for you there.
Here, I'm gonna turn it around. Just back up in there. Is it both of these?
Yeah, it is. You gonna be able to get both of them?
I can probably pick one up and then drop the other one off. It's like right around the corner.
Yeah,
so.
we'll wait for you.
Sounds good. If another tow driver shows up, just give it to them. I'm impressed about it.
That's me.
You're good, you're good.
Hey, evidently there's another one in the back too, homie. So it's off of Roy Lowe, with, like, you know, the little route down to the canal right over here.
Is it marked? I might be able to just track it.
Yeah, it's marked.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get it here. In a
Yeah, so
second.
take Roy Lowe to Dutch London, which is right over here, and then the little like on ramp to the canal. That's where it's at. It's parked in a
okay.
fucking bush.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.
Yep. We got a couple units in the back. Alright, cool. I'm gonna follow the tow truck guy, and I'm gonna. Me, boss man. All the way in the bush, back by the pickup truck.
Oh, I see it.
All the way back.
What's this tow truck called again? We're all fangirling over it.
MTO Packer Flatbed, I think.
Packer flatbed?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. We're all gonna buy one.
Oh yeah. I encourage it.
Packer flatbed.
I think that's what it is. It's MTO for sure.
Alright, let's get moving. Let's get moving.
Let's go.
Wait, why is it getting impounded, bro? Hello, you guys are in my backyard stealing my car, bro.
You guys not having a great time. Also not having a great time. Easy little $500 there. Any mechanic shops other than now? Oh, it's dirty. Unfortunate. Is it fucking snowing? That's why it looks like fucking. Oh, I thought it was dirt. It's snow.
Look on there. Nope.
Oh, that is not what I wanted to put in there.
The person you are trying to reach is unavailable. Please leave a
Oh.
How's it going?
Hey, yo. You pumping gas
Need a
right
fill
now?
up?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I got you. All right. What's your state ID?
9486.
All right. Then I'm gonna give you a $50 charge for the company.
Sounds good.
There you go. big tank, huh?
Yeah,
Was it like 100 fucking gallons or something?
something like that. Takes a minute to fill it up.
Oh yeah.
Got it just under halfway right now, so it's gonna be hefty fill up.
Right. So, how's the towing today?
What's up?
Give me 1 second.
Oh, yep, sorry.
I was gonna see if you wanted to come serve me up, but you weren't here. You didn't pick up.
Sorry. I was taking a shit.
Okay. Fair enough.
Good though.
Yeah, no, it's just really cool.
Alright.
You.
Okay.
That was very encouraging.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna leave you to it.
Alright. I'll talk to you later.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Sorry about that. It's been solid. Have a
Oh, you're
decent
good,
amount
man.
of tows today.
Awesome.
It's been
It's,
cleaning up the streets while I've been waiting for impounds.
I gotcha. Yeah, I tried my hand at towing earlier, but I guess there was a bunch of trucks out or something, because anytime I go to a tow, that shit was gone.
Yeah, it just kind of depends on the time of day, really.
There was a box truck, but I had the, what was it, the Mayabatsu or Mayabitsu?
Oh, the smaller one? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the exact reason why I got this one, just so I could pick up the bigger vehicles if I needed to.
right. There was some jewelry in
Hey,
there.
do one of you guys work here?
Yeah, that's me. I'm filling this guy up real quick.
Alright, can I get a quick fix? We just got a bank robbery I gotta go to.
Ah, shit. Yeah, if you don't mind waiting a second, I'll
Nah,
finish
go
filling her up.
for it. Go for it.
Nah.
Where did he fill it up? Should be good there, boss. You pretty much filled it up. Kind of unfortunate with these sandy impounds. That's all good. Here's some in there. Stuff on.
Hey, Florentino.
Hey, Freddy.
What's up?
You wouldn't happen to be robbing a bank right now, would you?
Nope, I wouldn't.
Okay. I overheard Jay Hall saying this, that a call for it just came out, so I was curious if it was you or not.
No, I'm not doing anything heinous.
Not yet, eh?
No, I don't think I'm going. Well, I'm gonna do something heinous later on for a couple hours, but nothing like crazy.
Well, I was about to go do an ATM. I don't know if you wanted to join me or not.
Not currently. 'Cause I have to talk to people. I'm in Sandy right now. So,
Oh, are you?
yeah. So,
No
gonna come
worries.
by, hang out, let me know.
Let me go hit this ATM, and then I will come meet you wherever you are. Where you live.
Sure. I'm with John Griffin, and then we're about to meet up with Indy, a doctor.
Okay. You're just shooting the shit or something?
Yeah, we're like shooting the shit, and then I gotta yap to her about things. So.
Okay. Just just ping me whenever you get to wherever you're going, and then I'll come meet you there after if I'm not in jail.
All right.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, we did have a lot more than I thought we did. The fuck? I was gonna say, like, we were getting a shit ton last night. The fact that it only looked like we had 300 was beyond me. Where's this at? Probably in the city. Yeah, thought so. go. There we go. That was rusty as fuck. It's been a hot minute. Nothing.
Florentino. I told him to come here. I'm just saying, okay? Any bio
Make sure he gets
weaponized
out at
thing
some
could
point.
happen, you know?
Ew.
Well, howdy.
Eh,
Considering he is an ex-doctor, he should know better than to wander around as a little bioterror person.
Yeah.
One would hope. Actually, is he still a doctor? Is he still hired?
I feel like that's probably another thing where they probably like, oh, he's dead. Let's just get him off the rolls.
He said it public works.
Yeah, he got fired from Public Works. We rarely fire people.
No, he's still a doctor.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yep. Which, I mean, he stepped down from being a chief before he got sick,
Yeah.
so...
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to break the news that Howard died. Actually, he'll probably find out.
Right, he went in the ICU probably a week or so before it happened.
Howard?
Nah.
Wait, like Grandpa Howard?
Howard
No.
Johnson.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
No,
That's
but
like a
they
national
worked
tragedy.
on they worked on a lot of projects for Public Works together.
It is weird that they're both
okay.
named Howard and they were both old and they were
Yeah.
kind of memorable.
Oh, Embers Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't know him near as well as I know quote-unquote Grandpa Howard.
Yeah.
The old fuck.
Yeah. The one that punches everybody and smokes a lot. Yeah, that guy.
You know, he has a very large, flashy silver chain. It says Grandpa on it.
Really?
Like, overly huge.
That's kind of funny.
I wish I took a picture because it was huge.
It's kind of funny.
He showed it off while he was doing vet tech stuff for us. And I can't.
I see.
He didn't do anything. He said, "Cat's okay." And then he duked it out with Eddie.
Yeah, that tracks.
How's Eddie doing, by the way? How's Eddie doing, by the way? You get any updates after last night?
Nope. He's probably dead in there.
Don't say that.
If he was dead, we would probably know within like 30 minutes of him passing. In any
The whole
case.
world would have known by now.
True.
Depends on which doctor does the autopsy. Because some of them bitches yap.
Everybody in this fucking city's a yapper. Can't no one keep nothing to themselves.
Amen to that.
Secrecy is dead.
It is. Everybody talks. And then after you talk, you post it on Twins.
The irony is, like, you know, I probably could, you know, I keep my secrets at least. You know, I get stuff for the news constantly.
Well, your
It's also
news
a
company
joke
has
'cause I
been
don't.
busy.
I mean, I don't know.
It's been busy all day today.
Has it, or is it Rat on Rat been?
Oh yeah. Well, whatever. They've been busy today.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Rat on Rat's been pretty active today. Because Garbanzo Bean came back, what was it? Monday, I think, and started hiring people. I think he hired Blake Jake last night.
BGRP.
Yes, that one. Yeah.
What does BG Erp?
Sorry, yeah, BJ Earp. Blake Jake's excitingly recreational park.
Oh, good. We've added an exciting in there. Nice. Yeah.
Because it's BJ Earp.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not voting for it.
Nice. So you're gonna vote against it?
I'm not voting at all.
Doesn't believe in politics.
Yeah. All right.
It came from groups who would have telepolitics. What do you think? And voting.
Look, we just thought, rather than a Cherry Boulevard just getting named, we're like, what if we, had people, voice their opinion on this? Also, I like seeing Blake's Twinsta post about like, come on guys, vote for it.
Anyways, how you been? Indy.
Been all right. You know me lately, back and forth to the mainland all the time, so.
Yeah.
When I'm not over there doing conferences and shit, I'm back home recovering from conferences and shit and then flying back out, so. Went to Liberty for a while, stayed with Santi's folks. Got to meet his granddad. That was a really good time.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Letting them know we're engaged and stuff. And then, of course, got asked, when are you getting married, like 50 times. And I told them we don't have a date. So we'll see.
It's most grandparents do.
Oh, yeah. I can't tell you how many plates of pasta got shoved my way, and they were all delicious, and I ate all of them. And then they were like, you feel so skinny, please have more. It's like, please, please help me.
They were trying to kill you.
Either that or fatten me up so I couldn't want to run away. One of the two.
So much food because he's like half Italian, half Hispanic. Oh my god.
Exactly.
That's a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, his granddad's the Italian leaning, and then his abuelita was, of course, the Hispanic. It was so much food. It was a really good time, though. Got to meet all the cousins, too.
Nice.
Yeah. It's not been a bad time at all. Of course, I miss folks around here. I should fly in to visit more often. Or, like, hop out of the house when I'm recovering from jet lag more often, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least catch up with people from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
I actually do need to talk with Skyla if she's not busy today. I need to shoot her a text.
Watch, I'll do it for you.
Yeah. Because she, bless her heart, she's basically been running Lantern Light solo. And I need to give her, like, a good bonus. And my sincerest thanks.
Now.
Huh? You need
up
what?
Sandy, now.
What's up with Sandy?
I need
No
you
questions.
up here. Now.
Okay.
Up now. Get up here.
I might
In
hang
these
on.
Now.
Okay.
Now.
Okay.
Here you go, see?
She's gonna think something's wrong, Freddy.
Good, because she fucked with me.
Actually, yeah, no. Her and fucking Eddie the other night just were fucking with us for like an hour and a half.
No, you don't get this. You don't get to
Okay,
lump yourself
I
in.
tried to stop them.
No, you
repeatedly.
didn't. No, you didn't.
It took
what
them
were they
2
doing?
hours. It took them 2 hours to take the car. And then afterwards, I pitted it to hell, and then they just kept going. Anyway.
They got in a stupid outfit and stole the Kuruma behind me. And wanted to fuck with me, essentially. So I had to chase it down many times. And the wheels, it was fucked. And this motherfucker knew from the get-go and didn't voice it.
I thought it was going to be a quick little thing, and we were going to get to the thing afterwards.
You little fence shitter. You little fence sitter shitter. That's what you are.
Look, Eddie was already an
I'm
hour
friends
and a
with
half
both
deep,
of
and
you.
he wouldn't give up.
I can't choose sides.
He was an hour and a half deep, and he didn't
You
give
chose
up.
your side. You chose your side.
Oh my god.
Choose the twink.
I was choosing to hopefully get to those fucking invites, but no, we never did.
Anyways, Skylar joined it. She got excited. It's like, I feel like a criminal.
Yeah.
Going fast around town.
Doesn't she go fast around town anyway?
I think the chase is what got the thrill.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Honestly, that was one of the funnest days I had, was when Silver arranged for us to have a Cops versus Criminals Day back when we all worked at PDM. And we got randomly assigned which one we would be. We got in car chases and shit around the north up here. It's a miracle none of us got pulled over that day. It's honest to God miracle.
Huh. Thanks, Cindy, for the idea.
You're welcome. But yeah, we did car chases and we did foot pursuits through like the Vinewood Hills, so that was fun. Honestly, if you want to get in touch with her and see how she did it, because I think she had us in teams of 4 and all of us had our own radios so we could communicate.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know how often she's around or awake either.
Rarely. Yeah, very little.
Yeah. But you can text her about it. I'm sure she'd be down to tell you about it. Or, Jessica. Jessica did that day too.
Where are you?
Oh, that was here.
Where are
Yeah,
you?
you can't rush me.
I will rush you.
No.
Because
don't
I
rush
chased
me.
you around town a couple of days ago.
Okay, well, you're not chasing me around town right now.
Well, I'm chasing you to get up here now.
Well, you're not really chasing me because I don't see you behind me.
A phone call
Skylar, are
is
you
enough of the
talking
chase.
back to him?
Yeah, I am.
After that?
Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah, because I know that I can. I will.
Oh.
Sure. Yep, that's it.
I'm here.
Hey, Skyla.
Hi.
Hi. I guess you're wondering why we've called you here today.
Yeah.
Hey, come talk with me this way.
Don't do the Princess Diana waving like you're special, not some royalty.
I'm special.
Yeah, some kind of special.
What does that mean?
Did you hit your ATM?
Yep.
No police chase?
No.
Oh.
I was
From
rusty
your
as
hit?
fuck too, and it took forever for me to do it, and still I and still they like didn't show up ever. It was in Vinewood too. It's not like I did it like in the middle of nowhere.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a solid ad.
What was the take?
A little over 2K. Basically paid for them FD with it.
Not bad.
You know.
Oh my god, I just realized, actually. Blake Jake gave us cuts. This motherfucker had a card on him.
Oh yeah.
Probably did with CBC, bro.
Maybe. Is that who he's rolling with now, or what's up?
I think so. I don't know if he's like associate or he just kind of, you know.
With what?
Fucks around. Blake Jake.
With who?
CBC.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's done a lot with them. I know that's kind of why he ended up quitting
the dolls.
Yeah, like I think he was spending a lot of time with them and wanted to keep spending time with them.
I am going to be around the building. I need to use the bathroom.
Okay. Might be good. Griff's had a sword for the longest time. I told Griff when I gave him his sword. Oh well, I heard Sam in there, so I was like, oh okay, well she's with people, so she'll be fine. I don't know what happened, but got downed. Yup. Okay, that makes sense. Huh? Yeah, the second I heard Sam in there, I was like, oh okay, she'll be fine. If she's done something, she'll be fine.
And in that case, then maybe I could. I could run. The only concern it would be is two businesses. I don't really have plans to. Unless somebody else came with another idea.
Well, I saved my stream much. That's what we're doing. Just hanging out with Freddy, who's currently peeing around the corner. Did some towing earlier. Got a decent amount of tows there. Went and did an ATM before I came here, and now I'm just hanging out for a little while. Prime and Rena didn't get an invite. Rena was dealing with an ambulance, so I didn't think she'd be fucking fit for anything.
They're like late.
Oi.
I'll think about it, because I don't think we should, I don't really know that I would shut it down. I mean, it does have a lot of money.
you pooping back there? You took a minute.
I needed a breather. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like I've been with like a crankhead for the last few hours. Is that a problem? Can I not take a breather, a moment?
No.
You're judging me now.
I'm always judging you.
Why?
That's how I live my life.
Isn't it crazy, actually? They're both different clubs and one handed the other.
What was that last part?
Now we're not in clubs either. Had one club, well, I guess, I don't know, Lost hated Hellions, but Hellions did.
Hellions hated the Lost?
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
blame them.
old, like, some of the OG Hellion members.
Oh.
Danny.
Honestly, if the New Age aliens hated the Lost, I don't blame you either, to be honest.
There was still that grudge when Jack was president.
Yeah, no, I got the whole story about that a while back.
Yeah. Now we're not in any.
No. I think we're better off for it. At least I am.
Yeah, I'm better off about it. See, that's for sure.
I feel like I know that car.
Yeah, I don't know. Who is it?
Might be one Connor O'Leary.
Oh, speaking of Lost.
Assuming anyways, it looked like his car.
Oh, I've seen that on my account, but I didn't realize. I never opened up my actual settings. Yeah, because I have restrict biases. I enabled it on my PC, and I didn't realize there was a thing called vehicle biases.
What do you think Eddie's gonna say when I give him this?
Hmm. He's probably gonna be like, really, and then you're gonna have to reply, no, stop, get away from me.
What if it's true and I don't say stop?
I mean, look, hey, you do you. I don't know. I feel like he's going to be maybe, he's gonna make you regret it. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Is it divorce papers?
No, I mean that's gonna happen eventually.
I'm gonna give it right when he wakes up. I'm gonna give it to him.
Oh, I can't see it. Hold on.
See now?
I think he's gonna do his like his little shy Eddie thing that he does, and then he'll like it after.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about this?
He's gonna eat that.
Perfect.
Is it a crayon?
No.
Oh, he's definitely gonna eat that.
Yeah.
He's gonna find it. He's gonna be like, finally, you got me soup for being sick.
That's how I'm gonna deliver it to him. Like, I got you soup.
Oh no. He's gonna be so. He's gonna eat it so. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna eat it and he's like,
Agonize you again.
yep. He's also not gonna address it either. He's like, thank you for the soup. Eat soup. Oh
What are
no.
the side effects of eating a candle?
Someone, please look it up right now. What's the
I mean,
side effect?
I'm trying to. It's
Please.
wax, right? I mean,
Alexa, what are the side effects of eating a
I don't
candle?
think there's like super bad, but I don't think it's great either.
Wait, why am I saying look it up when we have a doctor here?
That's a good point. Yeah, we should ask the doctor.
Gurgle said stomach pain and poisoning.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, the first part, that's okay. We could deal with that. The second part, I don't know. That's a bit.
Is it like poison that he'll die, or just poison that he can like shit it out?
Food poisoning.
Vomit it out.
He'll probably I would assume vomit and like shit out, but it did say like there's like a shit ton of chemicals in candles, so like
Yeah, that makes sense. Probably the scents and stuff. Yeah.
he'll be fine.
Think the wick will survive?
Just give him some Pepto Bismol out there, you'll be alright.
Maybe some vapor rub.
Yeah, just rub it on his chest. He'll feel a lot better.
Might have to make a fruit run in a little bit.
I have some mac and cheese and a pink lemonade if you want it.
If you got, yeah, that'd be great. Thanks.
Might be
Dang.
the last one you ever have.
What does that mean?
Means our fucking bar is getting shut down in a couple of days.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I guess the food part of it, yeah.
Yeah. But that's the part that people really like, so it's unfortunate.
Fair, yeah.
It's kind of on us. I mean, we weren't running it as much as we should have been.
I mean, there is that aspect, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I feel like they knew this was coming. They could have probably done something where they said, you know, make sure to get your activity up. We're trying to push for something soon.
I understand why they're keeping the ones that they are, but they should have had a little bit more variety because there is.
Oh, I think that's the real issue is they looked at it as just a purely revenue thing, and like I know they said, oh, just get other places to kind of sell your products, but it doesn't really work with like most of the ones that are there.
It's like, it's like Pancake Parlor telling Bean Machine to sell their fucking pancakes because they're getting shut down.
Yeah.
That just doesn't make a lot of sense.
I mean, I will say I think Pancake Parlor probably has the most like variety, so they might be kind of like the best one to maybe, partner with in a way. Because like I mean, yeah, they have a menu probably as big as Go-Go's basically.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, an extra couple items on there wouldn't be, that crazy. But like, I don't know. I think it's really like awful that like Payne's Pasta, in theory, the comparable would be Papa Dom's, and there's no working with those two together.
Is there anyone that could fucking work with Papa John's? I don't see that being a
No, that's the
possibility.
thing. It's like they are really on an island of their own and consistently just I still don't even know how they managed to get 440K over that period when people actively don't go to them. Like people will go to like
Cops.
which is weird because like there's constant shootings there.
There's a good chunk of cops who just love that shit.
I don't. Okay.
The fact that that was stopped from being shut down tells me everything I need to know about the governor's office.
Yeah.
And that's not like including anything else they've fucking done up to this point.
No. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the problem is, right? A lot of people, even with like the farmers market aspect of it, just see it as like, nah, like it's kind of done for like their restaurants.
Yeah.
I mean, it also doesn't help that they haven't even settled on when they're doing these markets yet.
I think the reason why people are shutting down is the way it's been delivered.
Yeah.
2, there's no like advancement of their business.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a lull for like many years now.
Yeah,
when
no,
a bunch of
I
them
mean,
have been food trucks and whatever. And I told you this. I'm like, I wish we could just tell people that this is the pathway to succeed as a business.
Yeah.
But people were like, no, that would scare people and all this yada yada. I'm like, okay.
No, I mean, like you said, I mean, when you pitched like joining the business council last time, like you had the right idea for stuff, and it didn't really happen. And that wasn't on you. That was on like them not like wanting to do stuff like that.
Yeah. Them knowing that like, oh, we're stuck at farmers markets, which gives me a lot of trauma of things in the years ago. And it's just
I mean,
get
look,
why they're closing.
Here's the thing as well, though, right? Is we opened Little Sinaloa literally for that purpose, and it didn't get really used for that. But like, also like, it wasn't supposed to be like a limited thing either. I feel like I don't know. I feel like that spot could just be like a consistent market. Like you wanted to downsize those restaurants, okay, but they get to stay open as much as they want in that market. Limiting it to a weekend's just not gonna help.
Yeah, because the argument is, I wake up and I'm gonna go to a restaurant that's closer to me than a farmer's market that might be farther away.
I mean, there's that as well, but like I think
what they're gonna tell all 6 businesses to shut down, let the farmers market exist. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah. I also think the hospital spot like should be a rotating spot as well. Like having an option coming out of the ICU to eat is kind of just a good idea. And the doctors don't have to like run out and get food and shit.
Oh, they're hiring at Papadon's.
Wait, how do you know? Are they posting on the
Yeah.
regular feed again?
Yeah, man.
Dear God, when are we? When are you guys gonna understand that there's an ad thing?
I'll be honest, I don't even look at the ad thing.
I think that's also the problem. Like, yeah, it's over there, but no one fucking checks it. I also just I don't like with my news stuff. I don't know if it's an ad or a like. I feel like that's more of a hey information. Give if you got the information, send it my way, sort of deal. I don't know.
I said just do it. Fuck it. Who cares? Just posting them both.
Yeah, I feel like it's it's not really a business necessarily. It's it's a little bit different.
If you get bored being here, Florentino, don't let me stomp you. Right?
Oh, I'm
You're
not.
gonna go do your criminal things.
Oh, I'm not, dude. I'm chilling.
Okay, you should know that.
I did towing for a little while before I went and did the ATM, so this is my time to just fucking relax for a little while.
Yeah, I was towing.
Pretty good. Cleaned up the streets for a little while I was waiting for PD impounds. Got a call to Grove at some point to pick up three cars, so that was pretty easy money there. The Bottles wasn't too thrilled about having his car impounded out of the bush behind the lot.
Which Balo?
Not sure.
I heard there's 3 of them.
I don't know, but he wasn't wearing any color, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, yawn.
Oops, sorry, collateral. Actually, you know what? Bowling pins, I got them all. Strike!
Dear God.
Oh my God.
No
effing way!
Damn. I think all the bots were here earlier.
Solve that problem.
Appreciate you.
You're a big fucking germ! Oh!
There's a tow for you.
I don't have my booklet on me. Otherwise I would.
Good shit, Skywood.
Oh wait, did I put it in the tow truck? Yeah, I did. Bruto's renting this house next to us, and there was a local that had been on there. They'd been on the roof since I woke up. I was like, I'm gonna put that down at some point today, and I was chit chatting with him in the lot over there, and like at some point he noticed. He was like, huh, I had seen some sparks shoot through the roof. I was sitting in my office and I didn't think anything of it.
I'm going back to the city.
Bye. You hate me.
I love you.
Meh.
I love you so much.
Meh.
Benny.
I need to call her.
You hate me, I'm gonna die. It's fine.
Yeah, just had to jump a few ropes.
Fine. You get
I love you.
one hug.
Oh, I didn't think you were gonna give me a hug. I'm happy.
Would have been funny if you did do that and you give a hug to Florentino.
I love you. I love Brady.
Yeah, we got up there and there was a logo still in the passenger seat. He had been up there for like fucking 3 hours straight.
That man owns a business and he's still pushing through.
Yeah.
He's not gonna fuck if his business is succeeding or not. He's just going with the flow.
Yeah. Good on him, honestly. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I wish we're all like that. Oh, I submitted it.
Good shit.
Submit what?
Targeted events application.
Oh.
Honestly, I don't see that many targeted events people besides Kelly. Or Casher.
I know Gaudry does it very consistently whenever she's around.
Yeah, but
Not
she's
now.
burnt. Yeah, no, she's just, you know.
Yeah, I think she's just kind of done with everything that's been going on lately, to be honest.
Yeah.
Can't say I blame her. The fuck? I'll be right back.
Okay.
Got these in ICU.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead actually.
Holy shit. Cool, dude. I know I was kind of driving in the center line, but god damn.
That's fucking crazy. I could just it's wild. I never could fix it.
I love online. Oh, okay. Hey. Any doctors on duty? Oh, he's fucking busy, of course. Let me see if there's anyone back here. No fucking doctors around, of course. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
You wouldn't happen to know what happened to Guthrie, would you? I'm one of our emergency contacts.
I don't.
Okay, no worries, thank you.
Sorry.
No, you're alright. I'm very hungry. Oh, I can't go that way. What the fuck is this doctor? Oh, it's... No, I couldn't find a doctor, so I guess I'm just gonna have to wait for information. Glad you're not dead, that's pretty great. Yes, I'm the person who talks to his unconscious friends because it makes him feel better. Also, I just like the idea of like my unconscious friends being able to hear me, but they just can't respond. And just like, man, when is this guy gonna shut the fuck up? Dash Whitlock, that's a new doctor. Well, it's new to me. Heyo.
Hello, I'm just going to do the last round before I go to bed.
Yeah, no worries. You know what happened to her?
What's your name?
Florentino. I'm on our emergency contacts.
I just have to check.
Yeah, no worries.
She had she has undiagnosed acute anemia. So.
Oh.
Yes, I had to get her a lot of transfusions of red blood cells and white blood cells.
I've heard of this condition, but can you educate me real quick? I'm not sure exactly what it is.
So it's just a sudden drop in red blood cells.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
So it causes like a crash in the blood pressure, dizziness, fatigue, things like that.
I take it she didn't even know about it since it was undiagnosed.
It's not on her profile at all. So it took me a second to actually figure out what was going on.
Jeez Louise, okay. Okay, well I appreciate
It's
you
gonna
letting me
be
know.
on it's gonna be on her profile now though, and it's gonna be a report. So
You know, I appreciate that.
hopefully
That'd be good to know in the future.
doesn't yeah. It's okay. All right. Sleep time.
You have a good night.
2.
I could not repeat what he just said to me if I tried. I can like hear it, but I can't say whatever the fuck that is. But Jesus Christ, man. We can just keep in between me and you, you know, like if Decker's secretly a vampire and he's been taking your blood, like you can tell me, like I won't tell anyone. I'll even like tell Decker off and be like, Decker, quit your shit, man. Like I know you like sucking on blood, but like she needs her blood too, man. Shit's whack. Nancy, how do you feel about vampires? Like they can be kind of chill sometimes. Like some people even find them attractive. I don't see it, but you know, I get it. But like you know, they ain't my type. That's why whenever they go, can you let me in? I'm be like, no, bitch. Keep your blood sucking fingers away from me. It's gonna yapping now. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop yapping your ear away. Nancy, she probably needs some rest, so I'm gonna let her chill and I'll come visit her tomorrow. What's up? And as far as you, goth woman, reproduce them blood cells, man. That ain't good. That's bad. That's real bad. I've been told anyways. Anyways, I'm dipping. Deuces. Have a good night.
Have a good one.
Get you out, man. Get you out. You're gonna be the awesome hand of the doctors.
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Left.
Yeah, we took Indy down to get her bike, and then now we're looking for Mira.
Okay. No worries. I was about to head to bed, so I was just gonna say goodnight.
Alright. How's Goffy?
I think she's okay for the most part. She was asleep, so I wasn't there too long. But apparently, she's got some condition that wasn't diagnosed before.
Whoa.
Not gonna get into the details just because I don't want to put her
Well,
business
yeah.
out there. But
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
yeah, but yeah, I didn't even know about it, and I don't even know if she knew about it. But yeah, apparently she's got something that we didn't know she had before.
All right. Well.
But I think she's fine for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you get your rest. We'll
Will
do
do.
some shit tomorrow.
Yeah,
If
I'd be
you're
down.
around.
I'll be
All
around.
right. Later.
Good night. Fuck yeah. That's looking a lot better. I'm sharing right now.